everybody, I'm Material Girl Laura. Welcome back to my channel. So today I would like to talk to you about some new fabrics that we've had in over the last week, and also talk to you about my new packaging. I think I will start off today by talking about what I'm wearing. So I'm wearing the Tily and the Buttons Coco, and I absolutely love this one. I made it some time ago, and it's they're both loop back jerseys, so I wanted to sort of mash up the pattern a bit and do a bit of a contrast. So I've matched the stripy pink stripe up to this pink Pretty Flowers loop back jersey. Now I've washed and washed and washed this, and believe me, it is still, it's perfect. It hasn't bobbled anywhere. It's lovely. I highly recommend these fabrics, which they are still available on the website as well, which is great. So really recommend those, and they're so snuggly for when it gets a bit cooler. So I will go on to talk about my new packaging. If you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen this already, but if you don't, then I just want to share it with you. So I have done some trials, and in the end I have ended up with these plastic free alternatives. So when you get your fabric from me, I'll always wrap it up in some tissue paper. So I will still be doing that, and instead of using regular sellotape, you will now see that I'm using this paper tape, and this one has got little llamas on it. It's so cute. But yeah, so I've swapped out the regular tape for this paper tape. Now your tissue wrapped fabric will go directly into this compostable bag that's made of plant starch. Now this can go in your regular green waste that you have through your local council. I don't know all of the local councils and how they operate, but this bag does tell you that it is compostable, so you can put it into your green waste. It does say that you can put it into the green waste. You can put it on your regular compost heap, but if this were to end up in landfill because you don't have a green waste facility, then it's not going to hang around and it will biodegrade. Now, because I want always to be belt and braces and to give your fabric as much protection as possible, it will then go into this paper parcel bag, and they are pretty strong, and I think this and the compostable bag will give it adequate protection on its journey. So they are my alternative bags. One thing I forgot to mention about the compostable bag is that it has 2 separate glue lines and perforations, so you can actually reuse this again. So that I thought was also very good. So if I need to use any tape on the outside, I've now got this paper tape as well, which I'll be using. So that's the changes that I've put in place. I welcome any comments from people going forward on, you know, what you guys think about it, and experiences you've had. So yeah, that would be absolutely fantastic if you could do that, because obviously I have done test runs, I have sent things back out, and they've come back to me, and as people on Instagram have seen, I've documented that. But you know, I'm not in your shoes, so it would be lovely to hear how you get on with my new packaging. So yeah, let's move on to the fabric. So you may have seen this one before, which we had in stock, and it went out the door really quickly. I think it all went in a day, which yeah, it was absolutely fantastic. who would not love cutting into this? It's beautiful. So this is our Serene Flowers Wine Viscose. It's got all those beautiful autumnal colours on, but it's just got that pop of turquoise as well, which is beautiful. So that is back in stock. I don't think I've shared it on one of my on YouTube before. So yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. Now I actually think that it's called well, it's called Serene Flowers, and there is also another colour which I will show you in a bit, but I thought that the new pattern, which is in Simply Sewing magazine this month, and it's definitely the new edition because I just had it through the door a day or so ago, the autumn dress, which I'll just show you there, I think that would be a really, really good option for that beautiful viscose. As you can see, there's another view of it on the back there. What a lovely dress. I love the you know, the clean lines. It's lovely. So the recommendations of fabric on there are light to medium weight cotton, linen, rayon or crepe. So this would be fantastic. And the other colour that we've got it in is this one here. So this is the black colourway, which, look at that, it's absolutely beautiful. I'll just try and do another close up there for you, those beautiful flowers. I love the colour palette in this, it's lovely. Just imagine pairing that to, you know, having a pink handbag or a red handbag. I think it would be so lovely. But yeah, that pattern that I got in Simply Sewing, that would be really, really lovely, I think, in that. So I'll just put that to one side and then we'll go on to the next one. Okay, so here we have Rosey Check. She is a viscose. She's very, very drapey. So swishy, that one. She's absolutely beautiful. Now I absolutely love this print. I think it's really, really unusual, and I think the colour palette is beautiful. Now there's lots of things that you could make with it, but one of the things that I personally thought of was one of my favourite patterns, the Tily and the Button Stevie. And the reason I thought of this one was because there's no darts in the front, so you wouldn't be breaking up that beautiful pattern in the front. You would break it up in the rear unless you decided to absolutely forgo that and just have a piece like the front with just the opening. But if you decided to, you would just need to possibly pay attention to the pattern matching, or, you know, if you don't want to do pattern matching, again, that's fine. I don't tend to do pattern matching a lot, only if I feel like I need to, which is not very often. So yeah, I think that would be really good for Rosey Check. Just look at that, so lovely. It's just so swishy and lightweight and lovely. I really, really love that one. That is a favourite. So the next one that I want to show you, I've already shown it you once in a red colourway. It was the Rouge Splendour, but now I've got dark Splendour, which is on a black base, and you have to apologise because I've broken the bolts in the middle on this. So yeah, here she is. She is a Viscose crepe. She's got texture to her. Very, very drapey. And just look at those flowers. Let's do some close-ups of those flowers. Look, they are so beautiful. And if you can, don't know whether you can just about see, it's got that lovely texture running through it. Almost like a bit of a, almost like another texture of like a vein running through it as well. That it just feels really special. It's a lovely one, this one. And I mean, there's so many different things that you can make with it, but I think you would most definitely make a beautiful wilder gown, and I'll put a picture in that for you because I don't actually have that pattern here. And yeah, I think that would make a beautiful wilder gown. I don't know how to say it, but either one of those, whichever you know it as. It's the Friday Pattern Company pattern, which has taken the sewing world by storm, and the versions that keep on coming out of it are just super that I've seen. So the next one I'm going to go on to is another Viscose crepe, and again this one, it's got that real special feel to it, and it's got that kind of, that sort of vein running through it and texture to it. It's beautiful. Now this is Bouquet Splash. We've had some other Bouquet Splash plain viscoses, and well, not plain coloured, but not the crepe. So we've now got this one, and the colours in that are just beautiful. Again, you can match up so many different accessories to that. Imagine if you matched up a blue handbag, and I've seen blue handbags in that kind of colour out there. Look at that, it's beautiful. It just feels so special and it's lovely. Yeah, I really love this one. I mean, you could make lots of different things for it. I thought that would make a lovely Tily in the Buttons Indigo. So if you haven't made that pattern yet, and it's a relatively new pattern and you wanted some suggestions, then that's a suggestion for that one. I really like the version that's kind of got the, I don't think it's got any of the ruffle, and it's very sort of sleek and flowy, and I like that version, but I can't think which version it is. But I'll put a picture in of that pattern for you. The next one that I want to show you is a viscose jersey. Now this one is called Drizzle Navy Drizzle, and when I saw it I thought, I don't quite know what to call that pattern really, and then I thought it looks like drizzly rain, so we went with that, and it's beautiful. Here we go. It's a very heavy bolt for me to manoeuvre, so it's got some amazing drape to it. It's a really good weight. It's sort of like a beigey, sort of ecru-y kind of colour onto this very dark, almost black navy background. You can just about see some of the pattern there. It's absolutely beautiful. With it being a viscose jersey, it is really drapey, and I haven't tested it yet, but it's got a fair amount of stretch in there as well, crosswise. So yeah, it's lovely. Now I picked that up because I thought that I would make the named patterns Kielo wrap dress with it. So that's what I want to make with it. I've wanted to make the pattern for ages. I'll put a picture in of it for you. And I don't know, I just haven't found the jersey that I've wanted to make it with. And then I saw this and it just jumped out at me straight away. So yeah, I'll have to make sure I save some of that, because usually what happens is I don't save any and then it all sells, and then yeah, but then that plan just goes into the graveyard of plans. So, but yeah, I love it. It's really, really soft, and it's just, oh, I love it. It's really lovely. I was really excited when I got that one in. So yeah, really, really think that one is super. And then this next one, I'm going to put the name above me of it because I can't remember what I've called this one. Yeah, so she is a polyester crepe. And look at her, she's absolutely beautiful. She's soft, she is drapey, she's lovely. Let's just put her close to the camera. And she's this beautiful, beautiful sort of yellowy, marigoldy, kind of ochre-y colour, and it's just beautiful. Look at that. I really, really love that one. Really love it. And then for this one, I thought that it would make a lovely pussy bow blouse, because any of the versions that are out there, I'll pop a picture in of one of the versions that you can sew up. Yeah, I just think it would make a really, really lovely pussy bow blouse, that one. Lots of different things you can make with this, but I just think that it's lovely. I mean, it's not you know, too sheer, but I think a blouse would probably be better in that, maybe better suited to blouses. But I would definitely make dresses with it as well. But you know, I think lining is always such a personal preference, really, because what I personally wouldn't line, other people may line. So I always say it is such a personal preference, lining. And these days you can get some amazing slips that you can wear under dresses. So you don't have to worry about lining. You know, especially if you buy a slip that's you know, close to your skin tone, can work as well. So yeah, absolutely wonderful. So I hope you like what you've seen today, and thank you to all of my new subscribers. Hello. And everybody who has watched my previous vlogs, thank you so much. I really enjoy doing these vlogs, and I do hope to keep on doing more. If you like what you've seen today, please click on the like. If you want to subscribe, please click on subscribe, and I will most definitely keep on making these vlogs. And also as well, if you want to make a comment, please do. I really love the comments, because it's just another way that I can communicate with you all. I really thoroughly enjoy it. So whatever you plan to do this week, I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll be seeing you soon. Thank you. Bye.